Archangel Gabriel says a name will be revealed to you for your future. There is a sound vibrating in the air right now, a frequency too low for your human ears but loud enough for your spirit to feel. It is the sound of a name being spoken. Not your name. Not the name you were given at birth, the one you write on papers and answer to when people call you. This is a different name. A name that belongs to your future. Archangel Gabriel is standing at the threshold of your life right now, and he is holding this name like a golden key. You have felt lost lately. Not just confused, but truly lost, like you are walking through a fog where nothing looks familiar. You wake up in the morning and for a split second, you do not even want to get out of bed because the weight of the same routine feels like it is crushing your chest. You look at your phone, you look at the people around you, and you feel a distance. A gap. You are there, but you are not really there. That is because you have been living under the wrong title. You have been operating under a label that was given to you by people who did not understand your true power. But that ends today. Listen to me very closely. Do not let your attention drift for even a second. The distraction you are feeling, that urge to click away or check a notification, that is not random. That is a spiritual attack designed to keep you deaf to the name Gabriel is about to reveal. Fight it. Stay with me. Because what is about to happen in the next few hours will rewrite the story of your life. This is not a general prediction. This is a specific delivery for the one person watching who has been asking, begging, for a sign that things are going to change. You know who you are. You are the one who cries in the shower so no one can hear you. You are the one who helps everyone else fix their problems, giving money you do not have, giving time you cannot spare, but when you are the one drowning, the room goes silent. You look around and there is no one. That silence is over. Gabriel has been sent with a message that is so specific, so precise, it will scare you with its accuracy. He says a name is going to be revealed to you. This name is not just a word. It is a person. A connection. A link that was cut from your life years ago, or perhaps a link that was hidden from you entirely. Think back. Think back to a time when you felt a sudden separation. Maybe it was a family member who stopped talking to you over something small. Maybe it was a job offer that disappeared overnight. Maybe it was a relationship that ended without a real explanation. You blamed yourself. You thought you were not good enough. You thought you made a mistake. But Gabriel says, no. It was not you. It was theft. Someone stole your connection. Someone erased your name from a room where it was supposed to be spoken. And because that name was silenced, your blessing was delayed. But delays are not denials in the kingdom. The time of the delay is finished. The clock is ticking right now. I am looking at the spiritual timeline over your life and I see a window opening. It is a narrow window. It opens now, and it closes when the sun sets tomorrow. In this short time, the name will be revealed. You must be vigilant. You must be awake. It might come in a text message from a number you do not recognize. Do not ignore it. It might come in a conversation overheard in a store. You will hear a name, and your stomach will drop. You will feel a heat rise up the back of your neck. That is your sign. That is the vibration of truth. When you hear this name, or when you see this name written on a document, or even in the comments of a post, pay attention. It is the key to the door that has been locked in your face for the last 3 years. The struggle you have been facing with your finances? It is tied to this name. The heaviness in your home? It is tied to this name. The feeling that you are constantly fighting just to stay at the same level? It is all because this connection was broken. But Gabriel is the messenger of good news, and he is shouting this name from the rooftops of the spirit realm. The enemy is trying to drown it out with noise, with stress, with sudden bills and arguments. Do not look at the noise. Listen for the name. There is a specific person in your life right now who is acting as a gatekeeper. You trust them. Or, you used to trust them. They smile when they see you. They ask how you are doing. But watch their eyes. When you talk about your dreams, when you talk about your plans to rise up, their eyes do not smile. They get cold. This person knows the name. They know the connection you are supposed to have. And they have been working very hard to keep you away from it. They have told lies about you to the very people who were sent to bless you. They have whispered poison in the ears of your destiny helpers. They painted you as someone you are not. They said you were difficult. They said you were unstable. They said you were not ready. And because of their words, opportunities that were meant for you went to someone else. You have felt this. You have felt the injustice of it burning in your gut. You have looked at your life and said, "Why is this so hard? Why does it feel like I am walking through mud?" It is because of this interference. It is because of this hidden hand working against you. But I am here to tell you that their time is up. The mask is being ripped off. Gabriel is shining a light so bright that nothing can hide in the shadows anymore. This person who betrayed you, they are about to slip up. They are going to make a mistake. They are going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and the truth will spill out like water from a broken glass. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to argue. You do not need to defend yourself. Your defense is of the Lord. Your vindication is coming from a much higher place. All you have to do is be ready to receive the name. Here is what is going to happen. Within the next 24 hours, a communication is coming. It will involve a name you have not thought about in a long time, or a name that feels strangely familiar even if you think you have never heard it. This name is the bridge. It is the bridge over the troubled water you have been drowning in. When this name is revealed, it will unlock a sequence of events that will move very fast. You will go from being stuck to being overwhelmed with movement. Doors that were welded shut will swing open. Phones that never rang will not stop ringing. You are about to step into a season of acceleration. But you must position yourself. You cannot be sitting on the couch of self-pity. You cannot be wrapped in the blanket of yesterday's failures. You have to stand up. You have to wash your face. You have to look in the mirror and say, I am ready. The universe is shifting its weight to favor you. I feel the atmosphere changing in your room right now. Can you feel it? A sudden coolness, or maybe a sudden warmth on your hands. That is the presence of the messenger. Gabriel is near. He is whispering to your spirit. He is preparing you for the revelation. There is a legal situation, or a paperwork situation, that has been stuck. Maybe it is an application, maybe it is a court case, maybe it is a certification you have been waiting for. The name that is coming is the key to that paperwork. It is the missing signature. It is the missing reference. Once this name is spoken, the paperwork will clear. The blockage will dissolve. It will happen so easily you will wonder why it was ever hard. That is the sign of God's favor. When He moves, it is easy. When He moves, it flows. The struggle is the sign of the enemy. The flow is the sign of the divine. You are moving into the flow. But you must leave the anger behind. The person who blocked you, the one who lied. Leave them to heaven. Their judgment is already written. If you hold on to the anger, you block your own blessing. You have to let go of the bitterness to catch the blessing. Open your hands. Physically, right now, wherever you are sitting or standing, open your hands. Turn your palms up. This is a sign of surrender and a sign of receiving. Say this with your inner voice, I release the past. I release the betrayal. I am ready for the name. I am ready for my future. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders when you say that. That is the spiritual baggage dropping away. You have been carrying other people's burdens for too long. You have been carrying the guilt of things that were not your fault. You have been carrying the shame of mistakes that have already been forgiven. Drop it. Let it fall to the floor. You don't need it where you are going. The place Gabriel is leading you is a place of lightness. It is a place of freedom. It is a place where your gifts make room for you, where you do not have to beg for a seat at the table because the table was built for you. The name that is coming is your reservation. It is your invitation. Do not miss it. I see a specific detail now. A letter. Or an email. It has a subject line that seems boring. It seems like spam or junk. Do not delete it without looking. The name is inside. Or perhaps it is a comment from a stranger on a video you watch. They will mention a place or a person, and it will click. It will resonate. Follow that thread. Pull on it. See where it leads. It leads to your pot of gold. It leads to your answer. There is a family secret that is also tied to this. Something your grandmother or your grandfather knew but never spoke about. A connection to a place, or a lineage, or a property. The name might be a surname. A family name that was lost or changed. When you find this name, you find a piece of your identity that was missing. You find a source of strength you didn't know you had. You are not just a random person living a random life. You are part of a chain. You are the answer to an ancestor's prayer. They prayed for someone to rise up who could break the cycle of poverty, the cycle of addiction, the cycle of broken families. You are that breaker. You are the one they saw in their visions. And Gabriel is here to give you the tool you need to finish the job. The tool is the name. The enemy knows this. That is why the attacks have been so hard lately. That is why your car broke down. That is why the appliance broke. That is why your body has been aching with weird pains that the doctors cannot explain. It is resistance. It is the wind blowing against you because you are getting close to the edge of the breakthrough. If you were going in the wrong direction, the enemy wouldn't bother you. He only attacks those who are a threat. You are a threat to his kingdom of darkness because you are about to shine a light that will liberate your entire bloodline. So take the attack as a compliment. Take the struggle as confirmation. You are on the right path. You are close. So close. Do not give up now. Do not sit down now. I need you to understand the power of your attention. Where you look, energy flows. If you look at the lack, you create more lack. If you look at the betrayal, you create more betrayal. Shift your eyes. Look for the name. Look for the open door. Look for the sign. It is coming before the sun goes down tomorrow. It is coming in the next 24 hours. The urgency is real. If you miss this window, you might have to wait another cycle, another year, another season of wandering in the wilderness. Do not let that happen. Seize this moment. Grab it with both hands. The angels are on high alert. They are waiting for you to notice the sign so they can rush in and do the heavy lifting. They are waiting for your permission. Your faith is the permission. Your expectation is the permission. Expect it. Expect it like you expect the sun to rise. Expect it like you expect the air to enter your lungs when you breathe. It is that certain. Now, listen to the warning. There is a trap being set for you. A distraction. Someone is going to try to pick a fight with you today or tomorrow morning. It will be over something stupid. Something meaningless. A dirty dish. A parking spot. A comment that was taken the wrong way. Do not bite the hook. Do not engage. If you get pulled into that low vibration energy, you will miss the frequency of Gabriel's voice. You will miss the name. Walk away. Smile and walk away. Treat it like a test, because it is a test. The universe is testing your resolve. Are you ready to level up? Or do you want to stay down here in the mud wrestling with pigs? You are an eagle. Stop wrestling with pigs. Fly above it. The air is clear up there. The vision is clear up there. And from that high place, you will hear the name clearly. The injustice you suffered was real. I am not minimizing it. It hurt. It left a scar. You still bleed from it sometimes in the middle of the night. But the justice of God is not like the justice of men. Men's justice is slow and flawed. God's justice is swift and complete. He does not just pay you back, He pays you forward. He restores what the locusts have eaten. He gives you double for your trouble. But the restoration requires a vessel. You are the vessel. And the name is the command that fills the vessel. Think of a specific worry that has been gnawing at your stomach for weeks. Is it about a house? A child? A debt? Visualize that worry right now. See it as a black knot in your stomach. Now, imagine Gabriel standing in front of you, touching that knot with a finger of light. The knot dissolves. It turns into golden dust. That is what happens when the name is revealed. The problem doesn't just get solved, it dissolves. It ceases to exist. It becomes a stepping stone. You have been looking for a savior in people. You have been looking for a hero in your partner, in your boss, in your friends. But they are human. They have their own struggles. They cannot save you. Only the divine message can save you. And the message is here. It is knocking on the door of your consciousness. Let it in. Stop blocking your own blessings with doubt. Doubt is a wall. Faith is a door. Smash the wall. Build the door. Walk through it. The person who betrayed you thinks they won. They think they got away with it. They are laughing in their secret places. But they do not see what is standing behind you. They do not see the legion of angels that has been assigned to your case. They do not see the sword of truth that is about to fall. Their laughter will turn to silence very soon. And your silence will turn to singing. I want you to do something very simple but very powerful. Tonight, before you go to sleep, I want you to find a piece of paper. A small scrap. I want you to write down the initials of the person you think blocked you. Just the initials. Do not write their full name. We do not want to give them power. Just the initials. Then, I want you to draw a circle around those initials. And then, I want you to cross it out with a big X. As you draw that X, say, I cancel your influence. I revoke your power. I reclaim my name. Then, take that paper and tear it into tiny pieces. Throw it in the trash. Get it out of your house. This is a physical act that signals a spiritual reality. You are cleaning house. You are making room. Because the new name cannot come in until the old influence is thrown out. Do this. Do not skip this. It is part of the protocol of deliverance. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. The signs you have been seeing, the repeating numbers on the clock, 11:11, 2:22, 3:33, those were the breadcrumbs leading you here. They were the universe trying to get your attention. They were saying, wake up. Look up. Something is coming. And now you are here. You are listening to this. You are reading this. This is the destination the numbers were pointing to. This moment. This revelation. The Archangel Gabriel does not show up for everyone. He shows up for the chosen. He shows up for the ones who have a mission. You have a mission. You are not here just to pay bills and die. You are here to build something. You are here to change something. And the name that is coming is the blueprint for that building. It is the code for that change. The feeling of being an outsider, the black sheep. That was your protection. If you had fit in, you would have become like them. You would have become comfortable in the dysfunction. But because you never fit in, you were preserved. You were set apart. Being set apart is lonely, yes. But it is also holy. It means you are reserved for a special purpose. The oil of gladness is about to be poured out on you, but it can only be poured on a vessel that is set apart. So thank God for the rejection. Thank God for the closed doors. They were protecting you from entering rooms that would have destroyed your destiny. They were keeping you safe for this moment. The moment of the name. Someone is watching this right now who has a pain in their left shoulder. A tension that never goes away. That is where you carry the burden of your family. That is the physical manifestation of the spiritual weight you have been hauling. When the name is revealed, watch that pain. It will vanish. It will snap like a rubber band and be gone. That will be your physical confirmation. Your body knows what your mind doubts. Your body is waiting for the release. Give it the release. Believe. The timeline is tight. We are not talking about next month. We are talking about hours. The energy is swirling. It is gathering speed. It is like a storm front moving in. You can smell the rain before it falls. Smell the rain of blessing. It is ozone and fresh earth. It is the smell of a new beginning. The drought is over. The famine is over. The time of feasting is here. But you must be at the table. You cannot be outside complaining about the weather. Come inside. Sit down. Open your ears. The master of the banquet is about to speak. Gabriel is clearing his throat. The trumpet is raised to his lips. The sound is coming. The name is coming. Focus on your breathing. In. Out. In. Out. Calm your nervous system. You have been running on adrenaline and cortisol for 2 years. It is time to run on spirit and truth. The anxiety you feel is just excitement that has been twisted by fear. Untwist it. Turn that energy into anticipation. Something good is coming. Something big is coming. Something that has your name on it, your true name, your future name, the name that unlocks the vault. There is a document in a drawer somewhere, or a file on a computer, that has been forgotten. It contains a clause, or a legacy, or a right that belongs to you. The person who hid it thought it would never be found. But nothing is hidden from the eyes of the divine. Gabriel is guiding your hand. He is guiding your eyes. You will stumble upon it. You will find it while looking for something else. That is how the kingdom works. You go looking for a donkey and you find a kingdom. You go looking for a receipt and you find a destiny. Be open to the stumble. Be open to the accident. There are no accidents. There are only divine appointments disguised as random events. This message is your appointment. You didn't click on this by chance. The algorithm didn't just serve this up randomly. The Spirit guided your finger. The Spirit guided your eye. You are here because you are ready. You are here because the wait is over. The name is hovering above your head like a crown waiting to be lowered. Stand still. Let it land. Wear it. It fits you perfectly. It was made for you. Type Amen.